This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here again on a Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a splendid weekend. I know I did. Guys, if you are here, make sure you guys are smashing the like, subscribe, sharing this stream out with friends, because more people need to know what's going on with the banks. They need to know what's going on with the ETFs, the SEC drama, everything that is going on. I will fill you guys in. Also, make sure to check out our more than lovely sponsors, Market Cipher and Cake Wallet. Links are in the live chat and in the description. Make sure to use code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off at Market Cipher. You guys are beautiful, absolutely beautiful individuals. I'm going to talk to you guys. I want to make sure you guys are all doing well. Say good morning to me in the chat. Let's get those 125 likes, 100 live viewers. I know we can do it because it's a lovely Monday and we're getting after it today. Again, happy Labor Day. Hope you guys are doing well. Who's on TikTok? Jesse, nice to see you. AG, nice to see you. Tommy Talks Crypto said, you are my crypto drama. You're funny, dude. Let's say hi to everybody on YouTube. All right, we have Randy, we have Josh. Nice to see you, Josh. Oh, Rosk, shout out to Rosk for becoming a Zesty Fam member. We love members of the Zesty Fam. Thank you for joining, my friend. Hype in the chat for you. Make sure you guys welcome them with some emojis. Say welcome, dude. Just show some love. We have Josh again, Mike Volmer. Nice to see you. Good morning. Oh yes, and I did put up a poll if I should go to the gym or not. This is something I'm thinking about. Should I hit the gym? Enter the poll. It's nice to see the fake Mike. Poor Miz. He lost over the weekend. Oh gosh. I was watching Payback, guys. I watched WWE Payback. I was looking at AEW's pay-per-view last night. So there was some drama over the weekend. But listen, I'm rooting for King Gable tonight. Chad Gable on Monday Night Raw. I'm rooting for him. So you know we're gonna be watching that later. We got Eric in the chat. Bulldog, nice to see you. What's up, Brian? Alar, hello. Elar, I hope I said your name correct, but hello. Welcome to the stream. And also, if you guys are new, make sure to throw that in as well. We have my girl, Alexandra G. Always good to see you, girl. Alexandra G, what a queen. Who else? We have Ross, good morning. Thank you again for becoming a member. Who else? We have John Legend. Nice to see you. Lifer Adam says, love from the Lifers. Oh, Lifer, love to you too. I love the Lifer. Shout out to Sam Price. What a guy. Crypto Lifer. We have Crimson. Nice to see you. I will play your screaming sound just for you, Crimson, because we know you like to scream. He goes, ah! In every chat he's in. Hi, Tony. It's nice to see you. Welcome, Tony. BBB said Bitcoin has been on the toilet for a really long time. Well, is it ready to flush? Is the question. Crypto Grady, nice to see you. He said CrossFit. Should I get into CrossFit? You know, I heard some really good things about Pilates. So if you guys have any things to say about Pilates in the chat, please throw them in there. Automatic Beats, good morning to you. Who else? I think I got everyone. I don't know. I probably missed someone, but if I did, yell at me in the chat. Let me know that I missed you. But again, it's great to see everybody. Let's go get those 125 likes, 100 live viewers. I know we can do it. Hello, Longleg on TikTok. It's nice to see you. Hi, Dynastic Wolf. He said, gotta do CrossFit. All right, Grady. All right, Grady. I got you. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's go over all the news. We're going to go over the charts as usual, but I'm like very excited. There's so much to break down today. Automatic Beats, just throwing those emojis in the chat. That's beautiful. Hi, Chad. Sorry I missed you. Should I do Zumba? Let me know in the chat. Okay. Should I do Zumba? That's actually so funny. Okay, there we go. We have our market recap. Let's just get into it. We have our day. We just started a new week. We just started a new month. So we could take a gander the past month. Ooh, the past week, And then you have the day where we have just, You know, I know those were a lot of sounds, but they were all pretty descriptive. And how we kind of feel about the market. We have RPL that's up 11% today, SNX. Just really not too much craziness going on. Granted that Bitcoin she's slumping Bitcoin. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to think, what is going on with the little Bitcoins? Oh, shoosh!
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Hot, hot, hot.
0.50000000 LTC.
I can't. I just... Emotions. Thank you. Thank you. We have Bitcoin today, $25,884. And Litecoin slamping today, too. So at least I got to stack the dip just now. Thank you to Mr. Anonymous, who I totally don't know who that is. We have $25,887 Bitcoin, down 0.32% today. If you guys take a gander here at the market ciphers, we see that we still do have that dip in money flow that we thought we were maybe curving up from last week, but we kind of like took that dippity doodads. We're trying to make a comeback with that VWAP, but she looks like she's slumping too, and the momentum's just sideways. So again, it's just... Oh, Grady.
Randi, you're awesome. Rising star of crypto.
I appreciate you, Grady. Thank you so much. Shout out to you, Crypto Grady. Always with the happiness. Shout out to Crypto Grady. What a cool dude. Listen, man, I don't know. I know that this is the time where we build. This is the time where we build, especially when Bitcoin is sideways trading like this, has basically been the same price since March. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do besides maybe just accumulate the dip, dollar cost average, as they say? Because again, you look all the way back here to June. Basically, Bitcoin was the same price last year in June. Except that if you dollar cost average, if you bought daily, weekly, monthly, whatever, you're able to acquire some Bitcoin while it was sleeping during nap time at 15K. Ooh, shout out. Thank you for the memberships. I can't acknowledge him. I just have to shush him. Shh. Nah. Thank you. Make sure you guys are picking up those memberships and pressing that allow button. I know you guys have been looking for those. Anyway, now we're looking at the daily here. Not that crazy. Let's actually look at the month. We're going to go to the week, then the month, because this has been a historic time for Bitcoin, considering that this might be a bearish month ahead for Bitcoin, but there's some history behind that. Again, we always have to have that bullish and bearish case scenario. You never know. This could be when Bitcoin defies the odds, which she usually does when people don't expect it. We have some green money flow here on the weekly, which is actually pretty cool, except that we're edging down towards that zero line. The VWAP looks like she's trying to head back up, so that's pretty cool as well. If you look at the week, there is some slight green money flow here. However, we've had some... This is like the fourth consecutive red week if we continue for it to be red. Let me know. Do you guys think this is going to be a bullish or a bearish month? Let's get the monthly chat going. And even in the weekly, you guys could write what you feel. But if you guys think we're going to have a bullish month, put a 1 or a yes emoji, and put a 2 if you think we're going to have a bearish month. Right now, we're in the middle of this range between 24.8 and 27, around 27.1, where it was that resistance. We did tap that resistance. We rejected it last week, obviously, and we closed last week at 25,967. We opened a new week. We're basically still sideways trading. We see that this volume isn't really significant. Now, we're looking here at the month, and this is what I wanted. Oh, shoot. Where did that come from? There, okay. This is where I wanted to talk about the monthly history for Bitcoin, because again, we're reaching September, and they call it the September scaries, where they're a little nervy about Bitcoin. What is she gonna do? It's the September scaries. Oh no. They scream like Crimson. Ah! This is why. We look here at Bitcoin, we look at the monthly chart, and supposedly every September, there is some slumpage with Bitcoin. She has a red month. Now, we're already starting off in the red for Bitcoin this month. But again, that doesn't really tell us much. It just began. It's only the 4th of September. But then you go, woo, all the way back to September of 2022. You go to September of 2022. We were at 20,000. We broke down, closed that month around 19.3. So that was a red month. You go all the way here to September of 2021, where we had a red month there, where we were at 47.1, ended that month around 43.7. So again, we started at 47.1, ended at 43.7. That was another red September. Then we go back to further September of 2020, another red month, where we started that month at 11.8K, ended it around 10.8K. And we could keep going all the way back to September of 2019. Again, that was another red month. We started off at around $9,570 Bitcoin and ended that month around 8,200. And then you look back to the September before that and the September before that. So basically, Bitcoin has not had, except 2015, we had a green September. But other than that, we haven't had many green Septembers post 2016. If you guys think that, again, we're going to have a bearish month for Bitcoin, do let me know. It just seems like, again, the September scaries. Wick is asking, are we talking about 25K? My friends, I can't tell you what we're talking about. All I'm talking about is maybe this be a red month. I can't tell you where, when, and how. All I'm saying is that, I don't know, history is telling us that there are September scaries. However, we're not the people to nap on Bitcoin, guys. We understand the power of Bitcoin. So maybe this could be a dip month where you have an opportunity, or maybe Bitcoin just defies the odds and does what nobody expects and has a green month when historically, again, it's always been red in September. Let me know your thoughts on that. Sideways trading still on the daily. We might have some more sideways trading throughout the month. You never know. We're going to look at Ethereum, $1,632 Ethereum. Oh, sheesh, man. I just don't enjoy this level. Like, I'm telling you right now, not the vibe. Not the vibe. Sorry, I got exposed there. Not the vibe. We have $1,632 Ethereum, down 0.22%, still barely trading, not zesty. We have red money flow, sideways everything. The VWAP looks the same as Bitcoin, where she's trying to edge up, but it just doesn't look confident. We tried to hit that $1,700 level on Thursday. We rejected that post-stream, and we've been literally sideways trading ever since, pretty much the same price over the weekend. We look at the RSI, where we broke out of that oversold region for Ethereum, but now we're kind of in this weird bearish sideways territory. We're taking a look here at the week. Another red week for Ethereum. Again, rejected $1,700 last week. We want some zest. We're looking, and we have some green money flow here for Ethereum weekly. Kind of looks the same as Bitcoin. We look here on the monthly because we started off a new month, and we have red so far, and you know how that goes with September candles for Bitcoin. And even Ethereum, where you, again, the last 2, even 3 years have been just red candles, except for 2019. So 2020 and 2021 and 2022, we had some red Septembers for Ethereum too. So I'm very intrigued to see what happens. But can we test this 1700? We're not far away from that. So we will see. We will see. Again, I appreciate everyone being here. There's a lot of zesty hype in the chat right now. Give some love in the chat. On the monthly, though, we do have some green money flow. So that is interesting as well. But the VWAP is below that zero line, and so is the momentum. So I'm wondering what happens there. If we're taking a gander here at Litecoin, we just acquired some on the stream today. You guys saw that live. We have $63.88 Litecoin, down 0.08%. We have red money flow sideways, but if you see here, this is what's a little different. We have the VWAP. It looks like she's trying to make a move and break out above that zero line. So I'm very intrigued to see what happens there. If we take a look at the RSI, let's gander at her. The RSI just broke out on Friday from that oversold region. So we're going to see what happens here. That usually indicates an uptrend when you're in oversold, but we popped above that, and it looks like we're heading back. I don't know. It looks a little sideways. So we're going to see what happens there with the RSI. Still been sideways trading around the $63 level ever since we came down here on August 7th. Blah, sad. Litecoin. But people are sleeping on it, and we know the inevitability here. We look at the weekly. A red week. No, red week for Litecoin, meh. And even the month, that was a fat red month last month for Litecoin. Poor girl. Poor Litecoin. But she's going to do okay. I have faith in her. I have faith in Litecoin and the technology behind Litecoin. And even Doge, poor Doge, man. Had a red month last month as well. If you guys take a look at the daily here, I'm just sad because you guys know I don't like under 6.5 cent Doge because it's below this resistance point that took us a lot to get over, but we tested and rejected it between August 30th and the 31st, and now we're below it. So hopefully we test that again. I know there's been a lot of things going around, a lot of rumors, speculation going around about Doge payments on X, and you know what? That's very much possible, my friends, because we know Elon loves his Dogecoin. He loves his Dogers, and listen, I like Doge too, proof of work, decentralized, and it's actually feasible for transactions, which we do have to take into account when we're actually sending money, because again, you don't want to pay egregious fees like you do on Ethereum. It's just ridiculous. Did you guys have coffee today? This is gorgeous. I love coffee. Shout out to Kelly Kellum in the chat, my Brooklyn friend who returned to Brooklyn but then is going to leave Brooklyn again. Rugging us over here, Kelly. Once we think we have you back, then you're leaving us again. But hi, Kelly. It's great to see you. If you guys are here again, smash these likes, share this stream out with friends. We're about to get into the news, and we're going to talk about the SEC. We're going to talk about the drama that ensues the ETFs. Now, we did get news over the weekend. Pretty much, when was this? The 31st was on Thursday. So this was post-stream on Thursday that we heard about the SEC. The SEC is playing games. Keep on playing games with me. Games. You guys gotta listen to that song. It's by Tessa Violet Games. It's like really like hardcore. Yeah. Anyway. The SEC is playing games with our hearts. Playing games with our noggins. We are waiting for a spot Bitcoin ETF, and it just seems like every time we get there, oh, maybe we're close. The SEC says no, and Gary Gensler gets all his sheesh in a bunch, where he's saying some mean things about us in the crypto community.
Fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Gary, we've had enough of you. Because we saw on Thursday that the SEC delayed spot Bitcoin ETF decisions for all applicants, including BlackRock and Fidelity. As the day went on, of course, there was more added. So we had BlackRock, WisdomTree, Invesco, Wise Origin, VanEck, Bitwise, and Valkyrie Digital Assets that all filed earlier this year. They said first that their applications were inadequate. Because they didn't put a surveillance partner, which ended up being Coinbase. They redid their applications, and now there's just delays. So we're going to have to see what happens here, where we had a grace period where we thought maybe, Grayscale 1 ETFs may be approved, but no. Now the regulator has a total of 240 days from where it first begins to review the applications to make a final decision. Now, I think we have around 40 days left until we hear another decision regarding the Grayscale Bitcoin ETF. What the Grayscale, everything around Grayscale, it's pretty interesting. Now, we're trying to get some answers from the SEC, and even former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton had some things to say about a Bitcoin ETF. Is it inevitable? Is it not inevitable? Let's hear what he said last week. A boom and a bing and a boom.
So all that said, if you were in the chair today, would you have approved it?
Well, look, I'm not there, and I'm not going to have that kind of, I do this, he would do that. What I have said is, as this has developed, it is clear that Bitcoin is not a security. It is clear that Bitcoin is something that retail investors want access to, that institutional investors want access to, and importantly, some of our most trusted providers who are fiduciaries or have duties of best interest want to provide this product to the retail public. So I think, as Anthony said, an approval isn't inevitable. The dichotomy between a futures product and a cash product can't go on forever. And so I think that's the path we're on.
So if it's inevitable, Jay, then what is the SEC deferring? Why is the SEC deferring the applications? Are they looking for other ways, other grounds in which to try and reject these applications? And what is the case to be made when there are futures ETFs for Bitcoin that are investors safer buying a Bitcoin futures ETF than a Bitcoin cash ETF?
What I think we are finding out is that for a long time, and I held this view, let me be clear, and I held the view that we were uncertain whether cash trading was so easily manipulatable that retail folks should not have access to it. There are now large institutions with surveillance mechanisms who are coming in and saying, no, that's not the case.
Jay Clayton, the former SEC chair, says a Bitcoin spot ETF is inevitable and that there's no reason to really delay it. Now, speaking of the Grayscale win over the SEC. Grayscale even says that the SEC has full capacity, the material, and the throughput to say that, okay, Grayscale, you can convert your GBTC trust into a Bitcoin spot ETF. Grayscale's win over the SEC, according to JP Morgan, pushes the inevitability that Jay Clayton was talking about, saying that the approval of the ETF is more likely. Here we go. They said the most important element of the Grayscale versus SEC court ruling was that the denial by the SEC was arbitrary and capricious because the commission failed to explain its different treatment of similar products such as future-based Bitcoin ETFs. So basically the drama comes down to, if they're saying they can't approve a Bitcoin ETF, then how could they have approved a futures? Now, people are saying, hey, that doesn't really make sense, because if you have one, then why can't you have the other? Right there. JP Morgan notes that the court ruled that there was no justification to allow future-based Bitcoin ETFs, but deny spot ETFs. It's highly significant because it implies that for the SEC to defend the denial of Grayscale's GBTC conversion, it would have to retroactively withdraw the previous approval for futures-based Bitcoin ETFs, which would be extremely disruptive and embarrassing for the SEC, and highly unlikely, they said. Do you think the SEC is already embarrassing? Is this already embarrassing for the SEC that they can't make a decision, that they can't say whether or not something is a digital asset because they don't have that definition out, guys? They still did not tell us if or what a digital asset is. That is highly concerning to begin with. Then you have, okay, you have futures-based Bitcoin ETFs, but you don't have spot Bitcoin ETFs. Now, if you have one, you got to kind of have the other. It then comes down to, if a Bitcoin ETF gets approved, then what about something like an Ethereum ETF? What about a Bitcoin Cash ETF? What about a Solana ETF? A whole Pandora's box begins to be opened. Now, we know crypto's inevitable. We know that people like Grayscale want to make crypto more accessible. They even reiterated the point of making sure that crypto is accessible under the protection of the ETF wrapper. Of course, we are more educated than that on this channel, where we acknowledge, yes, TradFi wants to get in this. Yes, ETFs will come out. Yes, they're going to find a way to get that crypto exposure without actually buying crypto. We like to go to our exchanges. We like to get our actual coins. We like to get our actual coins, our tokens, take it out of the exchanges, withdraw it, and put it in your own wallet, so that way you're actually taking part in the fundamental practices of crypto, which is being your own bank, being self-sovereign, not trusting anybody else but yourself to hold your money, your value, etc. When listening last week to the Grayscale CEO, he said something that, again, really made my brain tingle, that made me feel very excited and zesty, because it reiterates the point that crypto is here to stay. And what else will happen?
You know, we have had what we would think of as a professional disagreement with the SEC. The very foundation of the Grayscale business is making, you know, crypto accessible through existing rules and regulations here in the US. And so we want to maintain that posture with the SEC, not only through this decision, but on a go-forward basis. You know, GBTC is just the first of many products that Grayscale has that all intend to eventually convert into ETFs and have a whole family of digital asset ETFs here in the US.
What's the relation?
Of course, they kind of moved past that question. Let me fix this real quick. Of course, they kind of dodged that statement where he said, of course, following the spot Bitcoin ETF approval, there's going to be more digital assets that they want to convert into ETFs. What is included in that list? Basic Attention Token, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, Decentraland, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, Filecoin, Horizon, Litecoin, Solana, Stellar Lumen, Zcash, and more. So Wall Street, we understand that Wall Street wants to enter crypto. We understand that they said, hey, we need to find a way to get our hands in this. We want to find a way to add crypto exposure to our hedge funds, because, again, hedge funds only have a limit of how much actual Bitcoin they could buy, and then they have to diversify into things like an ETF, a GBTC type thing, or even a crypto exchange stock like Coinbase, or a Bitcoin miner stocks such as Riot and things like that. Well, more people have more things to say about a crypto ETF approval. So we're kind of moving into the spot where the SEC is having its hand forced and saying, hey man, we're pushing back, we're delaying the ETFs, we're delaying our decision because it's all theater. They want us to be sad. They want us to be all scared. Oh my gosh, are they gonna delay it? Are they gonna crash the price? Whoa! No, guys, we understand that this is inevitable. We understand that they know that Bitcoin is not a security. Even Ethereum over the weekend, when there was a little Uniswap debacle in court, what was declared a commodity? Ethereum. Back when BUSD was having issues and the SEC said, hey, Paxos, you cannot issue that anymore. What happens? Of course, they said Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash was not a security. Oh.
Gable will get wrecked in 12 hours. 6,095.76962759 Jasmine.
No. No, Gunther. Go away. No. Shush. We know that when Paxos was under fire, we know that when there was controversy there, the CFTC said Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum are commodities. They're not securities, along with USDT and BUSD. That was absolutely wild. We have now crypto ETF opportunity doesn't stop at Bitcoin, extends it to multiple digital assets, says Bernstein. This is where Gary Gensler shakes in his boots. Maybe dance is his way out of his suit because he said he likes to dance. If you looked at Gary Gensler's past press conference, he's like, I like to dance sometimes, you know. He will be so scared because now people are anxious. Now they're saying we want a Bitcoin ETF, but not just that, more digital assets, which also falls back on the SEC even more, being that they declared a whole bunch of tokens in coin securities without even explaining why and without defending it in court. That's a whole other story. The crypto ETF opportunity won't just stop at Bitcoin, but will extend into multiple crypto assets, says all these people from Bernstein. Now, the industry will get its first spot Bitcoin ETF sometime between mid-October and mid-March. And approval of all ETFs, including Grayscale, will happen at the same time, which I do believe. The industry push for an ETH spot ETF follows immediately after, given ETH also has a similar market structure of a traded CME futures market and a spot market. Now, this is a massive commercial opportunity, and of course, they bring up the Ripple case and improved ETF chances because of all the L's that the SEC is currently taking in court. Poor Gary Gensler, he's very upset probably. However, this isn't going to stop the move for the ETFs. It's not going to stop the move for Ripple either. Now, sheesh. There's always things we have to think about when it comes down to the SEC. Are they going to approve something? Are they just going to say no all the time? They can't afford to wait any longer. Again, a lot of this is pushback. A lot of this is theater. Like the case against Coinbase. How long is this going to go on for? When the SEC literally approved Coinbase to be an IPO, approved them to be or not really approved them, but they were a surveillance agreement partner with a bunch of these ETFs. I mean, the government has actually used Coinbase to sell their Bitcoin. So is Coinbase so bad if you're using their services? Is cryptocurrency so bad when it's being integrated in different parts of our government structure, including HBARs being used for their distributed ledger technology end of the FedNow program? There's just so many questions you have to be asked that you have to be able to say, hey, a lot of this doesn't make sense, which pushes Bitcoin's inevitability. We know that Ripple has been clashing, butting heads with the SEC for years now. Well, Ripple is saying that the SEC can't really carry on their case against Ripple. Let's find out a little bit more details here. SEC hasn't met requirements to argue for an appeal, quote, Ripple. So let's see what happens here. The SEC is seeking a federal judge's approval to appeal her ruling, finding that Ripple's programmatic sales of XRP did not violate securities laws. But one of the judges from the Southern District of New York says the SEC will need to convince the Second Circuit Court of Appeals to take up the case. In a filing on Friday, Ripple argued that there are no controlling law questions and that an appeal wouldn't lead to a faster resolution of the overall case. The ruling did not present a controlling question of law, and neither did the SEC's motion for an appeal. Ripple said in Friday's filing, which added that the regulator hasn't proven that different judges might disagree with the ruling or that an appeal would lead to a faster end for the court case, all of which are requirements for the judge to approve an appeal. Theater! Oh my gosh! What is happening? Drama. The SEC's, we're going to appeal. But they don't have exactly the requirements to do so, saying, this will end the court case faster. This court case has been going on for years. And then finally we get an answer with XRP or Ripple, whatever. Then they want to appeal. Then they want to tank the price. They want everyone to be scared. Come on, man. When we know all these banks, even in America, are trying to work with Ripple. We know that Ripple is trying to take over the whole world with a bunch of other central banks and their private ledgers that they're trying to create in order to introduce CBDCs that will take away all of our rights. Again, I don't agree with Ripple's premises, its purpose to, again, create CBDCs, take away your rights. I'm not for that. However, I believe in freedom of choice. If you like XRP, then do what you want, buy it, sell it, do whatever you want. Freedom of choice always prevails. Should they be in this case? No, because it absolutely makes no sense. It's just been dragged on for way too long. The US, we keep making the same mistakes. And I don't know how long we could keep doing that when we have Amsterdam in Europe, their spot Bitcoin ETF that they launched, how literally the Europeans said in the article, if you remember, we're happy to be ahead of America. This is great for Europe because America keeps staying behind. Even China, they're moving forward with a bunch of native US crypto exchanges. They even invited Coinbase and said, hey, Coinbase, come hang out with us in Hong Kong. We got you. Now we have the London Stock Exchange trying to integrate not crypto assets per se, but digital assets and tokenizing the stock exchange. Now, this is getting a little bit crazy here. So again, let's say the London Stock Exchange Group, they drew up a plan for a blockchain-based digital asset business. I think this is very intriguing and something we obviously have to listen to because things are going to get tokenized, whether that's the deed to your house, something like a college degree, a bunch of these things are going to be tokenized. Now, the London Stock Exchange Group draws up a plan for a blockchain-based digital asset business. The London Stock Exchange has drawn up plans for a new digital asset market business to offer extensive trading of digital financial assets on the blockchain tech known for powering cryptocurrency. The company had been examining the potential for a blockchain-powered trading venue for over a year and reached an inflection point where it decided to take plans forward. This is from Murray Roos. He is the head of capital markets at the LSE Group. And they said the LSE is not building anything around crypto assets, but is looking to use the technology that underpins the tokens like Bitcoin to improve the efficiency of buying, selling, and holding traditional assets. This is like the most newbie article I've ever read in my life. The idea is to use digital technology to make a process that is slicker, smoother, cheaper, and more transparent, and to have it regulated. They're considering a separate legal entity for digital markets business, and the company's already in talks with regulators, multiple jurisdictions, as well as the government and Treasury in the UK. They didn't immediately respond for a comment, but the report comes at a time where a number of institutions are talking about blockchain to streamline the process of issuing and trading financial assets. Tokenization is the future. When are people going to realize it? Everything is going to be tokenized. Everything. Your stocks, your bonds, your real estate deed, your college diploma, your degrees. Everything's going to be tokenized, and you're not even going to realize that it's tokenized because that's how easy it's going to be. Just like how people said the internet wasn't going to make it because it was too difficult to use. No one's using it. Now look what our whole life is. The internet, social media, sending information across the world, cross-border, at the fastest pace in history. Why wouldn't your finances come through in the same way? Where with Bitcoin, we understand that you could send your digital asset or your money, your information, your value cross-border instantly, peer-to-peer. When you go into the investment sector, we know the stock exchanges are highly centralized. We know that there are obviously market makers there. They halt the stocks when they feel like it. So I'm interested to see how stocks would be tokenized. However, there's going to be a whole slew of digital assets that are going to hit the London Stock Exchange, being that, again, they're looking for a blockchain-based infrastructure for digital products, for financial instruments, trading financial assets digitally. I love this. I think this is so interesting. I'm just wanting to see how they build it. What blockchain would this be on? How would they tokenize it? What kind of wallets would be involved here? How centralized is it really going to be? But this is something, again, that is extremely bullish, that's extremely huge. Thank you, RN. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the gifts over there on TikTok. You guys are killing it over there. Man, this is so interesting. I don't know. I feel like this news today is just very spicy, very spicy. There was also one thing I wanted to show you guys later that I'm gonna get the video for. I almost forgot it. I don't know if Armani's in the chat, but he tagged me in this yesterday. I was like, oh shoosh, man, I definitely got to show that. We're gonna keep on the digital money track where we have China. Oh gosh, you guys know I don't like to get going into China, but China, they're trying to be the head of the game. They want to build a digital infrastructure. Shanghai wants to build a whole blockchain infrastructure. Hong Kong, they're saying we're going to have our own metaverse. They want to open retail trading, and they already did, where we have some exchanges that are all already approved. Even OKX is trying to make their way over there. China's digital yuan, they're saying, has to be integrated into all retail scenarios from their central bank. China, I'll rant about them later. Let's just talk about the news. Well, China's digital yuan, the CBDC, in trial must be available in all retail payment scenarios. This comes from Cheng Chun Mu, head of Digital Currency Research Institute at the People's Bank of China. Oh, shoot, what's happening?
Heart. 200.000000000 Doge.
Oh my gosh, I just got some Doge. Woof, woof. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Woof, woof. I appreciate that. So the Cheng Chun Mu, head of Digital Currency and Research Institute at the People's Bank of China, said at a trade forum in Beijing that the wallet providers such as WeChat, Alipay, commercial banks with their mobile banking apps and other payment apps, including the other e-yuan operators, must remain wary of compliance requirements and obtain relevant financial licenses. This is the first step in the upgrade process to use the digital yuan as payment tool for all retail scenarios. They could start by unifying QR code standards at a technical level to achieve the barcode interoperability. In the long term, we will steadily implement the upgrade of payment books. They've been testing this for a long time, and we already know the Hong Kong Central Bank, Hong Kong has already been working on their CBDC. We know that since 2017. And by 2021, they were in collaboration with the Bank of Thailand, the United Arab Emirates, the People's Bank of China, also the Bank for International Settlements in Hong Kong. All of these central bankers, they've been working together for CBDCs for years, before a lot of them even acknowledged cryptocurrency to begin with. Now, China, they want to take over every aspect of your life. So that's why they're saying they want their digital yuan involved in every single thing that you do. So even, I'm sure, when they have their retail trading with, of course, their exchanges, they're allowing Bitcoin, ETH trading, they're going to have this yuan involved. Now, they even have it go so far that they want offline payments, and they already are implementing this. Offline payments will be done with an NPC chip, with an NFC chip, near field communication, your NFC chip. So that is the same technology that you use for your debit card or for your phone when you go and tap and pay. So they said, don't worry if you're connected to the internet, even if you're offline, you'll still be able to use your CBDC. We'll still be able to censor every single thing you do. On top of that, it's also connected to your SIM card. This is something that detriments you, where if you're speeding too much on the road, just ever so slightly, or you jaywalk, they will withdraw money from your digital currency and possibly just shut down your whole bank account using a social credit score. That I've seen the social credit scores, guys. I visited classes when I went to go speak at Columbia. There were kids that were from Hong Kong and a bunch of different places within China, and they were showing me their credit score, where one kid did not return a portable charger on time, so they withdrew money from him, and also withdrew points from his credit score. So I asked him, what happens if you go below the 500 score? Because there was like a little, like almost like the fear and greed chart, but for a social credit score. And he said that they will prevent you from buying food. You won't be able to do anything, purchase anything, live your daily life, go anywhere if you are not up to their standards or not up to par with what they think your social credit score should be. This all comes with CBDCs. It's absolutely horrifying. So please, guys, hedge against the CBDCs, hedge against the tyranny with Bitcoin, something that's permissionless, peer-to-peer, something that's global, cross-border, and that you could take with you and no one can take away. You have to be your own bank. It's absolutely horrifying. Man, there was some drama within the crypto ecosystem. Now, I know there are some fans of this particular coin. So before I get into it, please take a sip of your coffee. It's about to get spicy. It's about to get spicy. You're looking at Etherscan right now. Oh my God, you guys are crazy, man. Hello in the chat, by the way. I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you guys are smashing these likes and sharing this stream out with friends on this lovely Labor Day. Even though it's Labor Day, we still working. We're still working. I love this. Man, all right, so let's talk about the spice. Let's talk about Gala Games. Now, Gala, oh, shoosh. Listen, I know there are some big Gala fans here. I know there are some people in the space that are highly invested. And listen, blockchain gaming, I believe, is the future of the space. However, it's really sad when you hear about something like this, where the Gala Games co-founders are engulfed in a legal feud where they are literally suing each other over millions of dollars in misappropriated funds and like kind of just drama. Let's get into it. So we have a legal dispute between their top executives. On August 31st, Eric Schiermeier and Wright Thurston, co-founders of Gala Games, sued each other, alleging theft of company assets amounting to millions. In the legal complaint, Schiermeier alleges that Thurston and his investment entity True North United misappropriated $130 million in Gala tokens. They initially claimed that the tokens would be securely stored for Gala Games' benefit, and he and True North later engaged in complex, deceptive transactions to transfer, either exchange or sell the tokens. He was further accused of taking licenses for operating nodes in the Gala ecosystem, which generate their tokens. Schiermeier additionally referenced the SEC lawsuit against Thurston and his firm Green United, alleging they deceived investors through an unauthorized investment offering known as green boxes or green nodes. Indeed, Thurston has founded numerous companies, most of which ended up in litigation, insolvent, bankrupt, and or sued by the SEC. He says he's been largely absent as a director and compensated himself at a rate more than 10 times higher than what he was paid to Schiermeier. In the counterclaim, Thurston accused Schiermeier of mismanaging blockchain game partners, the registered name for Gala Games, including the wasteful expenditure of $600 million in company assets. He alleged that he diverted millions for personal use and set up a business in Switzerland and Dubai to capitalize on opportunities that should have belonged to the company. They both seek to remove their counterpart as director of the company, and Gala took a fat poop in price. So let's take a look at poor Gala. Oh, Gala. Gala. Poor me. Okay. So, yeah, let's look at this one. So now we're looking at Gala here. Sheesh, man. Is this really the deal? Just over 1.5 cents? Whoa. Dang. Now, I was looking at it. Now, you look at Gala, she is at the floor. At the floor. As far as I see on Binance, there is no further data back then, September of 2021, and we are literally testing the floor of Gala. So she went down, down, and a million round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. And you look, the red money flow coming through, the momentum, she looks scary. And that RSI, oversold region. Listen, could Gala bounce off the floor? Maybe. Like AMC did last week if you look at stocks. However, this This is like, all right, I need an emoji. I need an emoji. Where's an emoji? Let's see. Text? Huh? I don't know. I guess I can't. I don't know how to get my emojis. I forgot. Well, I'll get an emoji another time. The point I'm trying to make here is that it's scary and that I don't like what's going on here. Oh, here's the emojis. Yeah, let's put this here. We're sad. Oh, Gala. Oh, Gala. But listen, I'm hoping everything works out there. Again, I am really bullish. I'm extremely bullish on blockchain gaming. I think blockchain gaming is the absolute future of cryptocurrency, especially because, again, digital money, our digital assets. We want to own our digital assets. Of course, I've played so many games when I was younger where I was sad that I don't use these assets anymore. I've spent a lot of money when I was little on these digital assets, whether that was an outfit in a game, a weapon in a game, or a piece of land. Now it's just dormant. It's basically everything I bought went to zero. I can't trade it. I can't rent it out to somebody who maybe is playing the game when I'm not playing the game, so that way they can earn for both of us. I can't trade my assets with a friend. I can't sell it on a secondary market. Can't send it to anybody. So I am bullish on blockchain gaming. It is absolutely the future. Now, do I think Gala is the future? I don't know, guys. We just have to see how this all works out. I know they have good games. I know they have some things going on in their ecosystem that this, of course, puts that shadow over it where people are just focused on the co-founders. This is a huge lawsuit where one is alleging $130 million was misappropriated. The other guy is saying that $600 million was misappropriated in funds. This is highly messy. And I do hope that the co-founders could clear this up without it impacting the ecosystem as much. However, this right now, Gala token is hitting the floor. Just want to make sure you guys are aware of what's going on with Gala, because a lot of you have brought this up to me. I know some TikTokers over here before I even went live on YouTube were requesting I talk about it. So there you go. That's the Gala chart, a little scary, and you have the lawsuit. So make sure you guys do your own research on every project you invest in, and always be prepared with that bullish and a bearish case scenario, whichever way the token goes. So, wow, that was just, that was scary. Ooh, what's going on?
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Aw,
The
Joe.
beer smile.
Aw, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Cuzzy Taco. I wanted to show you guys this one thing that I thought was beautiful. Colorado's Department of Motor Vehicles is integrating crypto payments. How? Through PayPal. So let's hear the news. Let's hear the news. I'm so excited to show this to you guys. Oh no, it's muted. Why is she muted? Girl, speak.
Colorado's DMV says they want to be innovative and convenient. So now they're letting you use cryptocurrency to pay for some services.
That's the first thing that people ask for when they think of how do we improve the DMV, right? Right? Crypto, yeah. It can be used to renew your driver's license or vehicle registration. The state DMV is going to let you use it as an online payment through PayPal. Can't use crypto there in person at the counter. The DMV says they're trying to find ways to leverage technology to offer services. Say after you pay, the crypto will be converted to dollars sent to the DMV. There's a $1 service fee, which must be paid in dollars.
Colorado's DMV.
There you go, guys. The Colorado DMV. If you want to get a new license, you want to renew some stuff, then you could go and pay with Bitcoin through PayPal. So basically, what happens there is that you could pay with Bitcoin on PayPal, except that when you actually send the Bitcoin, it converts, PayPal converts it to dollars for the merchant, which would be the Colorado Department of Motor Vehicles. So then you guys, again, could go pay with Bitcoin. That is absolutely amazing. And we know that this is happening, but again, you have to trust PayPal to send a boopity bop. Oh my gosh! Look, it's gonna have the Litecoin. It's gonna have the Litecoin. Go. Hey, I love that. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mr. Anonymous, man. I totally don't know who that is, man. Thank you. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, man. This is crazy what's going on here. I need to see what you guys are saying in the chat. Are you guys bullish? Are you bearish? Do you guys think I should go to the gym? Can you guys let me know in the chat while you're smashing these likes? Let me say hello to you, and let me know if I missed you. Also, throw in those member emojis. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Who did I not say hi to yet? Aru, nice to see you. Chris Hanley, what's up? Redman, everyone fighting right now in crypto equals bear market bottom. I see, listen, I kind of vibe with you on that note there, Redman, because a lot of people are like stressing right now. They're fighting with each other on X. People are like creating like and doing all these like crazy things. Like, guys, let's freaking calm down. Calm down. Don't get your sheesh in a bunch. Like, this is what happens when Bitcoin sideways trades, is that people get angsty. They go, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do with myself. Oh, please. We know why we're here. We know that Bitcoin is inevitable. So why are people fighting with each other? Why are people concerned about Bitcoin price right now? I'm not. I know that I have money that belongs to me. And that's what Bitcoin is for. So no matter what, the price doesn't matter. Mike Volmer said Gary's a wet noodle. Gary's a wet noodle! Oh, Gary, he doesn't want to talk. He's a little silent right now. Oh, Gary. Oh, shoosh! Clayton!
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
What's up, Cookie? Working
Oh.
on Labor Day, you little Energizer bunny? Enjoy your day. I get it's Labor Day, but if I don't see 100 likes in here Tuesday, there is gonna be to pay and discords. And yeah, always go to the gym.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
MTC don't need the gym needs MTC.
I actually can't. I'm hiding right now. I'm hiding. Hello, Clayton. You little half a raisin man. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the $50. That was so generous of you. I am working on Labor Day because sheesh that, man. I'm going to be here. And yes, let's get those 100 likes tomorrow. I think, oh, my camera's not focused. I think everybody is taking a nap today because of, whatchamacallit. Everyone's taking a nap because it's Labor Day. People are like, I'm going to go cuddle in my bed. It's okay. You know, I forgive y'all. I forgive y'all. So, but listen, if you're here, smash a like, share the stream out with friends. Tomorrow we're going to pamp it up. Everyone's going to be here tomorrow so that way we blow this stream out the water. Also, shout out to Noji. He said MTC don't need the gym needs MTC. Listen, man, I'm not going to the gym to lose weight. I don't think I could without looking like sick. However, I just want to feel stronger. You know what I mean? Like, I want to just feel stronger. I feel like I'm always sitting behind my desk and like I take my walks. Like, you guys know I take my walks. But I need some action, like, you know what I mean? Like, I need to like woo woo wah, or like run on a treadmill or something. And when you're in New York and you have like, you know, apartments, you know how big those are in New York, you can't really fit like a treadmill and all this crazy stuff in there. So that's why I'm saying like maybe I need to hit the gym and just like get some like, you know, some energy out. You know what I mean? But I'm not there to like lose weight or anything. I just want to like feel stronger and like tone, you know. You know what I mean? So if you guys have suggestions, so if you guys are in the gym, then do let me know what you guys think, you know? Yeah. I just want to, like, you know, live a healthier lifestyle. You know what I mean? So thank you again, Clayton and No. You guys are absolutely awesome because you got to pimp it up. Don't you know? Pimp it up. Got to pimp it up. Treadmill while baking cookies. We'll pimp it up while I'm on the treadmill, while I'm baking cookies. What sport will I play? Hi, Randy A. Randy A. Nice to see you. There's so many Randys in this chat. I think this is like a record. You know, Randy A. There's also another Randy A. that comments on my good morning tweet. I was about to ask him to come to the show so that way we could have a record of 4 Randys in one place. But technically, it's 3 Randy with the Y's and 1 Randy with an I. So is it all really 4 Randys? That's the question that I'm asking. A little technical difficulty. Oh no.
Thank you.
Come on, dude.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're
Gym membership fund so you can effortlessly lift that bag of flour.
You saw I struggled with that bag of flour. It's bigger than me.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Learn fitness and healthy living now and you won't regret it in 20 years. I stopped in my early 30s and regret it at 46, as I've been getting back in.
You know, Digi, that's a wise freaking word right there. Shout to you, man. Shout to Digi. Thank you. Thank you to Fake Mike that gave me the gym membership fund. Listen, that's like Planet Fitness raised $10 a month, I think. And that's pretty much where I'm at, is the Planet Fitness rate. You know, because it's like either you pay $10 a month for Planet Fitness, which is like okay, or you go to this other gym that's in my neighborhood that's literally like a few $100 a month. Like that's crazy, dude. Like I'm not doing that. That's crazy. Like, you know, Planet Fitness, you know, to get the basics. I think Planet Fitness might even be the better way for me to go to as a beginner, because they have like all the basic stuff in there for me just to get a move on and like kind of understand what the gym is. And then I feel like I guess you get more advanced from there. But yeah, I think $10 a month should cover one month of Planet Fitness membership. So thank you. Get a personal trainer that I can pay to constantly shoosh you. You know, that's pretty much what I need, is someone like, that's why it's like, you know, I want to go to the gym, but I also want to like do like a class type thing, like a Pilates thing, or, you know, like something where it's like more of a class vibe, or someone's yelling at me, telling me what to do. That's why I really liked doing, whatchamacallit, that's why I really liked doing softball and cheerleading when I was in high school, because there was someone that yelled at me and said, hey, you gotta like do a squat, or you got to do a push-up. Like, that's what I need. I need someone to yell at me. I need someone to tell me what to do and just, like, get me on a routine, you know? So I think the yelling helps, yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Gala Games Champions Arena has 70k downloads in just over a week, and it's gonna be huge. The Gala ecosystem doing big things. Lots of things coming.
Yeah, Grady, listen, thank you for the 5, my guy. Shouts to you. Listen, I think, like I said, Gala has some good things going on. They had Gala Films, they have their games, and again, I'm a huge bull on crypto gaming, so I'm there for it. I just hope that the company itself, Gala, could stay together while this whole lawsuit is going on, because one wants to remove the other from the company, so it's like who stays, who goes, and then how does that impact the company? Because who really improved Gala? That's my question. Okay, so let's say one guy removes the other. Is that going to detriment the company? Like, will people keep creating? Will it run the same? But I'm sure, again, they have great things going on. I'm rooting for it. I'm absolutely rooting for Gala to succeed. We need some good blockchain games in this B. I 100% support that. I just want to make sure the company runs okay after one of them leaves, or however they clear this up. In my heroes, I get a workout partner, keeps you more accountable, but also gets through the entire workout. I need somebody to yell at me, dude. Like that, I'm telling you, like that's what I need. I need someone to just tell me what to do. Emma, forget school, be the personal trainer. You know what? Emma's good at that. Emma yells at me a lot, so I think. Just kidding, but she does. But she would get me in shape. I'm telling you, if Emma just yelled at me, it would be good. It would be good. Lots of alternative workouts: dance, yoga, swimming, running, Pilates, cheerleading. You still got the outfit. Oh yeah, Clayton. Jeez, Clayton, you gotta watch out, dude. I do still have my cheerleading uniform. Absolutely, I do, and I still fit in it. I've been the same size for years. Actually, sometimes in some clothes a little smaller than I was in high school. However, I definitely want to get fit again. I felt like a lot better, like physically, and I feel like I always had a lot more energy, even though that's hard to believe. I feel like I had a lot more energy when I was working out all the time. Hi, Dat Remaster. Hello, Jello. Aru. People say, now we see people wearing swanky suits and representing Bitcoin. Yep. Hi, Scott Harrison. Emma throws something every push-up. She would love to. If I told her to do that, she would love it. Listen, guys, this is something I got to think about. I got to think about if I'm joining a gym or not. I got to think about all of these things. You know, I don't know. This is just crazy. Rhea Ripley versus me. Rhea Ripley would take me and throw me into the audience. She'd be like, woo! Like, Rhea Ripley's a freaking queen. She won her match over the weekend. Queen Rhea. I'm rooting for her. Rooting for Dirty Dom, even though I think he hurt himself. That match with KO, that was so freaking amazing. And let me just, Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, probably was one of the best matches of the night. Probably the best in terms of just craziness. They were in a steel cage on Payback, and this Trish, oh my gosh, she was just wrecked by the end, and she killed it. She absolutely killed it. For a woman that's like 40, I think she's 45, killed the game. And Becky's a savage too. Elon Musk versus me. Elon would crush me. You see how big he is? He just steps on me and I'm done. Ricky said Trish Stratus still got it. Absolutely. And listen, guys, we're rooting for Chad Gable tonight. So, yeah, shoosh, thank you. Make sure to root for him tonight on Monday Night Raw. He's fighting Gunther. It's going to be great. Also, shout out to MJF and Adam Cole. They won they maintained their championship yesterday too. I love them. Guys, this is amazing. I love talking with you guys, talking about wrestling, talking about crypto. Overall, my friends, this is going to be a great month. Historically, there has been red candles for Bitcoin in the month of September. However, Bitcoin, she's the type of gal that will just shock you. Just do everything that they tell you not to do. Bitcoin was like, hey, I'll just do it anyway. I'll just do what you don't expect. So make sure that you keep calm, you huddle on, you're always being zesty, you're always remembering the top priority in Bitcoin, which is to be your own bank.
Potato flew around my room before you came. Excuse.
Have a potato flying around your room. And also taking self-custody. So if you haven't yet, keep your crypto off of the exchanges, put it in your wallet, take self-custody. Make sure you guys are doing your own research on absolutely everything, that you are prepared, bullish, bearish, have that scenario in your head. You never know what's going to happen, right, Dave Digital? It's like everyone should work out while drinking a chalky shake. Yes, that is true. Guys, if you guys think I should hit the gym, if you guys have any suggestions for me if I hit the gym, please comment after the stream is over. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate my gorgeous rose that just came through as well.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you for my rose. I love my roses. I appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't yet, hit the like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends. Comment after this is over and let me know if I should hit the gym. Let me know if you think this is going to be a bearish or a bullish month for Bitcoin. I'll be back tomorrow morning. You guys know what to do. You guys know how to feel. And you guys know how to feel. It's to stay zesty.
Fraudsters,
Gary!
scam artists, Ponzi schemes,